My first experience with the Superfan was long before Van Halen made our first album. We played something called the Halloween Fabulous Freaks Ball out at the Proud Bird, which still exists on Aviation Boulevard near the LA airport. It's a big ballroom. Met a gal. How old was I? Maybe 19, 20. Same thing she was. Wound up back at her place, went into her room, didn't realize what was going on till I woke up in the morning or at dawn. My good pal Stan wound up at somebody else's house, gone with her in her car. I had my little car, my Opel Kadett station wagon. When I wake up in the morning, every square inch of her wall and ceiling and the facings of the bureau were covered with pictures of rock and roll singers, a collage that covered the entire surface of the room. That's when I kind of got it, that some were involved in a sport that I was not familiar with, so I had to dwell on that for a while. I got in the car, drove off. Lo and behold, there at the intersection where Lincoln joins the Santa Monica Freeway is Stan, hitchhiking, and I thought this could bear some further investigation. This is an interesting scenario. Later on, down the line, I ran into the most ardent kind of fan, like the two girls who dressed as maids. They broke into a maid's closet or found a maid's closet that was unlocked and put on uniforms as maids, got buckets and brushes, and the whole thing got up on our floor and had cleaned completely and fastidiously 6 different rooms before they got to mine. Hey, this is major effort. They got passes, they got tickets, the works. On the other hand, they don't always turn out quite so charming. I've got a 180-pound white female who's been haunting me for over a decade now. Let's call her Mrs. Lance. She lives in her own little parallel universe, claims I wrote songs about her, alternately claims I wrote songs with her. I've never met this girl before in any social setting. We would have auditions for one of the videos and she would show up in the line 4 times in different clothes. Half of her looks like a bag lady and the other half of her, well, she's got pretty good legs, so she gets through the door, she's got a good line, she's got a good rap. I think she's affiliated with a religious cult somewhere along the line. She's got a support group. She would send me 17-page letters where the writing is so small you need those glasses that the dermatologist uses. Occasionally, when she can't make any real contact, she'll file a restraining order against me. Oh yeah. When Pauly Shore was just starting to do his stand-up routine, he had yet to make a movie, yet to be part of MTV. His mom, Mitzi, ran the Comedy Store. I had met him there. I knew Mitzi casually. Ran into him at a beer bar, English pub on Sunset Boulevard. Everybody sitting outside were talking. "Pauly, pleasure to meet you. Dave, Diamond Dave. Wow, this is a trip." Suddenly I feel a punch between the shoulder blades. I turn around. It's Mrs. Lance. She stands back 4 paces and screams, freezes the whole patio. "You son of a bitch. That's the last time you run off with your midgets to Rio de Janeiro and leave me with 4 black guys. What am I supposed to do with the children?" Security had to remove her. But her rap is smooth, see? When she cleans herself up, her rap is smooth. So what she had done around 1987 was go up and down Sunset Boulevard, walk in through any door, the sunglasses place, the burger place, whatever. She'd go boldly strolling in and say, "I'm David Lee Roth's fiancé. We're getting married and I'd like to make a purchase." She's the kind of person who goes through the garbage and comes up with all the right addresses and phone numbers, just enough information to keep you playing dice, you follow? And she charged thousands of dollars worth of good sunglasses, shoes, clothing. She charged a $4,000 wedding dress. "Just send the bill to this address," she'd say. "Hollywood's a small town." The bills would arrive at our office. We'd have to call the people and say, "Oh, we have no knowledge of this."